I already walked into this hotel dropping probably too much money before the toy show starts, but hey, let's keep looking at toys.
How about the hornhead sunglasses? See Warlock up here? What the heck is Mega Bug Gladiators?
Best NES game ever, don't forget it.
Ooh, best NES game ever.
Good grief, there are so many Grail 5.5s in here. Look at that Skullman. Look at that Thothamon. Ah!
Oh, this is cool too, though. Wearing a Mega Man helmet.
And then I saw him. Christar! On the road to the Kane County Toy Show.
Oh, it's recording. Oh, it's a moving picture.
It's a moving picture?
It's a moving picture. That's what we call these. Moving pictures!
Aren't you cranking your phone?
Transition shot.
Welcome to Toy News Now. The boys are on hot pursuit, looking for deals. There he is, Turtle Chris in the wild. Is Turtle Chris in there?
Yeah, he's in there already.
Oh, I see him.
He's drooling.
He's hiding over there.
We are still scoping out the hotel room sales prior to the start of the Kane County Toy Show. We walked in here and already found a lot of cool stuff. I dropped some money right away, as you guys might have seen in the last episode, but we still have like multiple floors of this hotel to go through. So me and the boys, well, we are still on the hunt for toys.
How about the hornhead sunglasses?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that sweet? That's amazing. Yeah, Imperial. I love it. I love weird random merch like that. Yeah, all the old Donkey Kong stuff. These are good. I have all these at home, but I love them.
Go to the Raphael one.
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck. See Warlock up here?
Was Aaron looking for Inhumanoids?
Oh, who was it looking for that?
Somebody was.
What the heck is Mega Bug
Yeah, dude.
Gladiators?
So they have.
Kenner.
I think there's like 3 or 4. There's a
There's
scorpion.
three.
Yeah, there's 3.
There's a scorpion with a
Scorpion.
big bowl tail.
Yeah, I had the
And
scorpion.
there's a spider.
Yeah, they're
And then
cool,
there's
man.
that one. That one's still on the inserts. Oh, those are bad.
That is
Remember I found
really
that one
cool.
at DDT?
Yeah.
Kenner Megabug. Now this is something pretty cool looking and something I'm not familiar with.
Oh
I
man.
got one at one of their sidewalk sales.
Dang, look at that gadget
Got it for
mobile.
like $1.
Really?
With the box.
I wonder how much that one is. I bet. Well, you got it with the box for $1? Oh my God, Craig!
$1.
What the heck?
Check out my channel.
Check out my channel.
$1. Okay, Craig, that's enough bragging for today. But seriously, that's a great deal if he got one of these for $1, because just a little bit of research shows that these are pretty pricey these days. This is a toy line that I am not at all familiar with. It's a little before my time, coming out in 1979, but certainly looks like the kind of toy that I would really like. So I'm gonna take a closer look at this for sure.
I want to look at it closer because this is super intriguing to me.
It's $450.
$450?
It's a cool line though, man.
It looks amazing. Wait. Look at this. At Toys R Us, it was $2.90. That's the price I'll take, please. The good old days. What year were these?
70s.
It's got to be 70s, right?
Yeah, it's like late 70s for sure.
That is cool.
Yeah, as expected, it's quite pricey, but this is cool. And it's definitely something I can maybe keep on my radar for the future. I always love stuff like this, like even these toys that existed before I was even born, especially toys from this era where they weren't really based on anything, they were just cool toys. I think that's awesome. So I will certainly keep my eyes peeled for Kenner Megabug in the future. But for now, I'm about to find a different Kenner Mega toy of interest.
Ooh, Megaforce.
She's 250.
$25?
Another line.
Oh,
Fall
this
down
is
the rabbit hole.
cool.
And never saw those in stores back in the day when they were in their prime.
Yes.
That Ren in the bathtub.
Behind steel doors, locked from view, lies an army with a secret power. Introducing Megaforce, the army of hidden forces. Ramfist crushes the enemy while its secret elevator lowers an attack craft. Cargo planes pick up reinforcements. Missiles fire at will. And the helipad launches on your command. Each sold separately. The army of hidden forces. Megaforce from Kenner.
Kenner's Megaforce is one of those toy lines that I just have this crazy nostalgia for. And it really stems from a very specific memory I have of spending a summer week at my grandparents' house and my grandma taking me shopping to Target. And that day it was special because we didn't have Targets where I lived at home yet. So we went shopping at Target and I remember her buying me a few Kenner Megaforce toys and I thought they were so incredibly cool. So every time I see a new Kenner Megaforce item, it's always something that kind of pulls me in a little bit. Really brings back that nostalgic memory from when I was a kid. And this is one that I don't actually have. They had a couple boxed ones here, but I decided to go ahead and go for the Thunderwolf and add that to my collection. It is fully sealed in box. I might end up opening it eventually because I do have a small collection of Kenner Megaforce figures, some in the box, some out of the box. But either way, this was a really great price, a really cool find that did that nostalgia thing. Can't ask for much more on a toy hunt.
It'd be awesome to get this and then go set it up at the Airbnb and like bet on Turtle Pool. Like, all right, we're doing the wacky poppin' pool tournaments. Who's in? Turtle Chris hustles us. Acts like he's all bad at it. And yeah, that's Turtle Chris right there. There he is. Hey guys, I'm really bad at this. Just kidding.
Takes all of your money.
Takes all of our money. All of our toys.
All of your toys.
Oh, we got over here. Look at the Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster, dude.
My ass is going up to 4.
What'd you say?
Ed said that there's Warrior Beast up there.
Oh, but hold on, Chris. Actually, this is awesome.
Oh, those are cool. Oh, look at that. A random
Yeah.
best NES game ever. Don't forget it.
Ooh, best NES game
Tired of
ever.
people
That's
complaining
right.
about it.
Did you guys know that? Let me know down in the comments if you agree with Turtle Chris. Best NES game ever. Original Turtles. Ooh, Laser Blazers.
Yeah, those are cool. Mr. T and 18.
He's missing the battery pack, but
Mr. T,
still, like, this would just look good. That's you right there, Turtle
That's you.
Chris.
That's me.
That's you.
I had that haircut probably.
Yep.
Back in the 80s.
Right there, hustling all of us out of our toys.
That was you in 92?
That was me in 92.
I'm not really good at this, but I'll go ahead and bet a trench coat Leonardo.
Frisbee later?
Yeah, we can totally play some Frisbee.
Some Big Mac.
Does it stop raining? Good enough.
Please say this is what I think.
Punky
It is.
Brewster? Punky
Punky Brewster. And you can get it with there's a VHS tape over here with Punky.
look at that.
I can rest easy now. Look what just got there.
Oh, that's just...
So one thing I've noticed is that several of these dealers have a lot of really cool, obscure, knockoff type 5.5s and 3.75 O-rings. If you're looking for non-He-Man figures or non-G.I. Joe figures that are rare, this hotel sale was a place to be.
Too much. You're like, it was funny the first 100 times.
I love these carded Galaxy heroes.
I wish I had the
Ooh.
monsters. Those would
Nice
be cool
card,
to see, but like they don't even have the same ones on the back of those.
Nice.
Oh, the card,
Mine,
yeah.
I love that he put historic on there because he's like, you know,
Yeah, that art is
that's-
slick.
He actually, he said, I don't know if it was
I actually kind of like this guy better. Look at those eyes, man.
Yeah, they're little...
Which way to battle?
Which way do I go?
Has anybody seen the bad guys?
I thought that was another company for some reason.
I love this dude's got like the goatee. He's wearing a Mega Man helmet,
That's kind of, you know,
and he's got his little goatee.
independent company that can do that kind of stuff.
Love the bronze bombers. That's cool. Historic. Oh, this is cool too, though.
He's got some interesting stuff.
Wow.
He's a 3 3/4, 4-inch collector, which I give him credit for. I collect kind of like you.
What you asking about, Link?
Oh, yeah.
Got
There
30
you go.
on
Trophy
30?
figure. That's pretty good.
Good freaking deal, dude. Those Zelda ones get up there. Still got the sticker. Nobody ever won, I guess.
Do 25 for it?
I'd do 25 for you.
Nice deal, Ed. I love those.
Yeah.
Those were like the only things we had from Nintendo for a while, basically, toy-wise. That was it. And then the applause little PVCs.
Yeah, there's some.
Oh, Prince Lothar.
That's cool. Oh, there's that.
A couple of the
Oh,
Blackstars I needed. Yep.
He is going to be rough to complete.
So I have his helmet at home already.
The cape and stuff.
I don't have the cape, but I have the helmet.
Is the thing broken off on the back? For 40?
Yeah, I do. So I have the armor on this.
What are you looking for specifically on this guy?
Oh, no, this is not the light up one.
No.
This is the early one.
Yeah.
Little pin that goes in.
I found a great selection of Blackstar figures, and you guys have probably seen I've been picking those up, building out that collection. Today, I think I'm gonna grab this Cadre figure. He's missing his helmets, but I actually already had just the helmet at home in a batch of parts. So I can at the very least put the helmet on his head. He doesn't have his weapons, but I'm still really happy to add this new figure to my growing Blackstar collection.
You might have still don't think about it. I don't think they're coming back to.
Huge.
That one.
There you go, Octavia. Yeah, honestly, the prices are not bad. Like I feel like they've come way down.
I've seen
Shadow Weaver for 85.
selling her loose for $60 before.
She's a good figure too. It's good.
Well, they would do 30.
Good.
Dig that tub out. Yeah.
Honestly, those are some pretty decent prices on the MOTU Classics figures. And I know Turtle Chris, the toy fisherman, has been looking to track some of those down and add them to his collection. Those spiked really high a few years ago, and it seems like the prices are starting to level out. So that's probably a good thing. Definitely keep your eyes peeled if you're somebody who's still trying to add some MOTU Classics to your collection. But we are soon about to find some crazy Grail level 5.5 figures.
All right.
Make a deal? You got it? Yeah. Good job, Ed.
I ate too much pizza now.
Yeah. The pizza went to the head. Oh, go spend money. I
What
love
about
this.
this guy?
Now hold
On
on.
him,
Find something wrong with this one.
I'm trying to. The thing I have is bone at the house.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm probably gonna take him home and finish him up.
Oh, yeah. Complete them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the.
You said about 140 on the loose one.
It's
kind of- that's
all
pretty good.
about this.
I have this.
I mean, you know.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
this
was-
one.
I thought one
That's
was
sweet.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I know, but
Some of the time I'll find the parts later on.
Screenshot now.
You mind if I pick one up and just
on these. It's on these.
That is
Go ahead and
nice.
put 'em out.
He's got the
Look at the
necklace.
necklace. Yeah. That's a good get, dude.
We bought
Mm-hmm.
600.
I love
You
it.
can keep the
Who
stick.
got that one?
It was early.
This is
buy.
where I want. I'll take this one.
Rip off the one.
skeleton? Nice.
This is holding a figure
I
too.
always thought the chalice was meant to go with
Yeah.
that one,
Where did
but
I get
You
it?
give me a
am I
minute.
wrong?
This chalice right here.
Is that? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
actually.
thinking about it. Just like
No,
a
think
big
so.
140.
I mean, I'll pay you spin with me. I want to take. I mean, you know.
And they got this.
He's got that thing, yeah.
You didn't get it from the
He has
little
that. I
guy.
think he has the chalice.
Man, incredible stuff. Luckily, I already have a Skullman in my collection. At least I have the full skull-headed version of him. I don't have that hooded one. And Ed got a really great score right there. But I gotta tell you, I was so close to pulling the trigger on that Thothamon from the Remco Conan line. That was such a beautiful, mint-looking figure with the accessories. And $200 for one figure is always a little tough. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I want that figure. It looks so, so good. And I kind of regret it in the moment, right now, as I'm standing here talking to you, but I passed on it. Because I had already dropped a lot of money in the hotel sales today. We still have a whole toy show to go to tomorrow. So maybe it just wasn't time for Thothamon.
That is cool.
So there's only one other record of one being sold on North Point.
Yeah.
And it was in 2024.
All right, thank
and
you.
the dude
No
that
problem.
bought it,
I hope you guys do well.
Texas,
Yeah, thanks.
And he's here in this hotel right now.
Seriously?
And
Oh,
my
that's...
God! I thought I was the only one that had that.
Oh, that's so funny.
And we're trying to figure out what it was. His, I thought it was like cologne or shampoo or something.
Yeah.
But his has the wand, so he confirmed that. It was
So
a
it's
bubble
supposed
wand.
to have a bubble wands. Where does it go?
And the head screws off.
Oh, the head screws off and it plugs in there? That is so weird that you
It
would...
should be plugged in there.
Oh, and the body is the bubble. So like you would dip... Oh, that is crazy. Oh, I love weird stuff like that. Weird merchandise.
Funny face contest.
Yeah. You could win the Dream House or the Space Station. And that's the original shipper box for someone who won the Space Station.
Wow.
And the name's been confirmed that he's one of the winners.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Okay, now that is a really cool piece of toy history. If you've never heard of funny face drinks before, think of it like Kool-Aid. They came in little packets and you would mix it with water and you'd make yourself a fruity drink. And they did a promotion where you entered a contest and you could win a Mattel Major Matt Mason playset. And that is here in this room. Like, they verify that this one with the shipper box is one that was won by a kid from entering that contest. How crazy is it that he just never opened that thing? He kept the box, he kept the shipper, and now it's here in this hotel for somebody to potentially buy if they want to add that to their collection. I love cool pieces of toy history like that.
You had to color this in.
A funny face contest.
Funny Face was like a Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was a drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they made cups for it and with the funny faces and stuff.
All you need to do is just color.
Yeah, like
in
these
the-
might be. I don't know if you might have seen anything that looked like
Yeah.
that, like the cups and the.
Yep.
Yeah.
You probably had to color it and send it in, but then they just randomly
Yeah.
chose a winner. They
But
probably
still,
didn't.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
I'm sure they
Check
critiqued
that
every
out.
single one.
Yeah, critiqued every. Well, this guy's a little bit outside of the
He's outside
lines.
the
I don't
lines.
know about that. That is really cool, though. Christar dragons are so good.
You just don't see them.
I know. I know they
They're
don't.
so undervalued.
And the wings.
I love that line so
the
much.
wings
Yeah,
are
I would
so
say I
good.
have it at home, but mine doesn't have the wings
I wish
either.
someone would
I don't
reprint
have the
them. I don't know
wings.
if anybody's ever tried to reprint them yet. I've never seen them.
I like how
Blasphemy.
blue that
Oh,
one
they-
is, though.
They don't exist, so you gotta
They
make
do
it.
exist.
No.
The wings don't exist.
don't
So
This is Willow, right?
So yeah, this room had a lot of really cool stuff in it, and I know that the hotel sales are winding down. These gentlemen are probably about ready to pack things up in their room to prepare for the toy show the next day, but as we're kind of scanning things over one last time, I spy something that I know that I need for my collection. They've got Remco Christar figures.
Could I take a look at a couple of the guys that are in here? Okay, cool. I just want to grab this guy and this guy. Get a closer look at them. Yeah, I need both of these. This dude's amazing. He's got a mustache. Crystal mustache.
Crystal mustache.
The Christash. There we go. Yeah,
Oh,
like his Christar.
we don't really see
You
them.
don't really see them. I mean, they're
Or
kinda
they're
like that-
carded.
They're kind of like that here too, though. They're not super common, especially some of these guys. Like this guy right here is amazing.
Yeah, they were all East Coast,
Yeah,
New York area.
yeah.
That's
Like
Remco.
I had no idea these existed when I was a kid. It really wasn't. These are one of those lines I discovered later, like going through catalogs and books, and just like, what is that toy line? And
Yeah,
it kind
Remco
of became
didn't
one of
have
those obsessions, right?
Remco didn't have the best distribution.
Yeah. What are all these individually bagged muscle figures down in here? Are these?
Those are Kinnikumu from Japan.
Okay.
They're the softer ones.
Okay. All right.
They're newer. They're not as
So
old
these
as
are a little
muscle.
more modern.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is one claw in there.
So I could tell that they looked a little
Yeah,
different.
that's a vintage
oh,
muscle
there's
claw
a
there.
vintage one.
I
Okay.
got 20 bucks in the claw.
Oh, sweet. That's so cool.
That's a weird looking one.
It is weird.
That's like one of those aliens with the glow-in-the-dark brain.
Mm-hmm.
The second series of the Micronauts aliens, probably.
Oh. I don't know a whole bunch about Micronauts. Like, I know...
They have glow-in-the-dark, so...
Yeah.
They do apply.
That's true. You can't go wrong with anything glow-in-the-dark.
More Christar again.
Look how blue it is. It's so pretty.
Is that the same writer guy?
It's different.
It's just
it's
like
different.
the writer version of the same character? Or?
No, the faces are different.
Okay.
If the writers are unarticulated.
Yeah.
They don't have joints. They just clip onto the dragons.
Did you see the Sucker Man?
Sucker Man's good.
I love that.
In the box is awesome. I have a loose one.
And it's the fiery orange one.
Ooh, yeah. I have a green one, right? Green? Yeah.
The one in Europe, they just came out on like a card with like a Mexico style blister.
Oh yeah.
Like baggy.
Oh, I've seen
Yeah,
those. And it's because it's just like a hang tag. Yeah. I've seen those. Yeah, the packaging is really good on that. The colors are so good on that. I love it. I love these Mattel monsters, right? Like
This is the same as like Crusher and...
I have Crusher, I have Gregory, the vampire bat, like all of those crazy Mattel like one-off monster toys. I love them. They're so good. And then I also have I have Pulsar and I have like his main villain.
Yeah.
It's funny, those are like all the toys that are like before my time, but they're so appealing to like...
There's not really like
aesthetic.
a story behind them either.
No.
So it's just like cool looking toys that played with your remote guys.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
What a way to end the hotel room sales by grabbing a couple of pretty obscure figures for the Christar collection. Now, this is a line that I have been actively trying to add to. One of my Grail items is the castle from this line, maybe someday, but for now I am checking off pieces a little at a time because a lot of these figures are a bit tough to get, including the two that I picked up here today. So I got this version of OG Odie, the Wizard. He actually comes from one of the bigger sets. It was called the Magic of Crystal set. He's missing a ton of the accessories that came in that pack, but the figure itself is in really nice shape. His vinyl cape is intact. It looks really, really good. And then the other sweet crystal dude with the sweet crystal mustache that I picked up, well, he comes from the Catapult set. So obviously he's missing a ton of stuff, including the Catapult, but it's a figure that is much more obscure than some of the main figures in the line. And I'm really happy that I was able to grab him. And the little axe weapon that was packaged with him here, well, that actually goes to Warbow, which is great because I didn't have that accessory, so I will put it with my Warbow. And man, my Christar collection is really starting to piece together. I love this lineup. I love how beautiful they look all together. And I am thrilled that I was able to add these two figures to my collection. The hotel room sales were incredible. They were so much fun. I am so glad that I did this. I can't believe that I had never done this at the Kane County show until this year. This will probably become a tradition of mine because it was a blast. I just need to remember that if I'm gonna spend an entire weekend doing hotel sales and big giant toy shows and toy stores, I need to make sure I'm like saving up some cash. Like, I saved money for this weekend, but I was just so afraid to like spend on some of the bigger things because I was worried I'd find better things later. I guess I'd probably just never escape that, right? That's part of staying on a budget with your toys. You just gotta buy smart. But I'm so happy with what I got, especially these Christar figures. Now the hotel sales are over and we do have a whole toy show to go to the next day, but I mean, there's some toy stores up in the area here that we probably want to hit at least one of those, right? We should call and see if any of them are open.
Hello. This is Turtle Chris. I'm calling to see. This is Turtle Chris. Are you guys open today? Yeah, this is Turtle Chris. I like turtles quite a bit. So is there turtles there? Is this the toy hut? This is yeah, this is Turtle Chris. I was wondering if you guys are open today. All right. Well, yeah, this is Turtle Chris, and yeah, we'll be there. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is Turtle Chris, and I was just calling to see if you guys were open today. Okay. So this is Turtle Chris. I like turtles quite a bit. Do you have those?
I have turtles. I don't really have any vintage right now.
Okay. Yeah. This is Turtle Chris, and we might be by there soon.
Did anybody else get a phone call from some guy named Turtle Chris asking if they were open?
Schedule a boardroom meeting.